Hello everyone and welcome back to Queen Varieties channel, where variety is the spice of life. Today I'm going to show you how to make plantain chips at home for commercial business purpose and sales. Two methods of preparation with a step-by-step tutorial for beginners. Let's get right into it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share my video with your friends and loved ones. My work surface, I have a bowl of cold water. Into it we are going to include the plantains. I have precisely the unripe plantains. I'll pour a reasonable quantity of salt to make the washing process go faster, okay, and also to eliminate all dirt from it. You can also use vinegar. Once the rinsing process is done, I will take it off camera and change the liquid and rinse for the second time. And then here we have it, guys. Everything now is neatly done. With my knife, I'm going to cut the tips of the plantain, then drive in a cut into different segments of the plantains. This is very important for the peeling process. Remember, we are using the unripe plantains. Sometimes it is very difficult to peel it, so you have to be very careful. Remember, we're making plantain chips, so you don't want to mess around with the meaty area of the plantains. This is how neat it turned out. Very simple to peel it. Okay guys, so the peeling process is now done. We are going to grate the plantain. So this moment you have to take out your grater and begin to grate. If you don't have the grater, you have to use your knife to cut it. This is the first method of preparation. The idea here is to use the knife to slice the plantains into chips form and then to do it as thinly sliced as possible, okay, just like what you're going to do if you're using a grater to grate it. And here we're going to begin now to preheat the oil on medium to high heat, okay. So I have poured in sunflower oil into the pot and set my settings to the medium settings. And here I'll begin to throw in the plantain chips into the oil, which is already thinly diced or thinly sliced. This process takes a whole long time to do if you don't have a grater. If you're using the knife, it takes a long time to do. So here I have been frying for 3 good minutes. You can notice it's a bit crunchy, but then I'm going to fry it to become much more brownish in color. If you like the color that is very yellowish in nature, then after 3 minutes set it out. But here I'm going to fry for extra 2 to 3 minutes to have this golden appearance, and this is what it is like right now. Okay guys, so 5 to 6 minutes later we have that golden beautiful brownish color, and we are going to keep frying the plantains until we exhaust the quantity that we have already diced or sliced. While it is in the oil, you just have to make sure you flip it around, on different sides, just to enable it to fry very well. Otherwise you're going to derive a soggy plantains if not allowed to fry completely. And guys, just take a good look at how beautiful, gorgeous and delicious they all look. And so for this process of preparation, we are only going to use the salted method. If you want to add a little bit of sugar, your choice. Just do you whatever you want to do. But you have to make sure you do this process once the plantain chips are just very hot, okay. Once it is out of the oil, sprinkle your salt on top of it and set it aside, and that process of preparation is now ready. We are going over to another process. Here we are going ahead to peel the plantains just like I explained earlier on, and with my food processor we are going to slice the plantain chips as fast as possible. Guys, this process just takes max 1 minute to do. We're going to use the food processor to slice to any shape of your choice. If you don't want it in circle shape, if you want it in long strips, you're going to do that. And guys, in just 1 minute the food processor have processed the plantain chips. very simple, trust me. Okay, so I'm going to pour that into the bowl, and then here we are going to season with paprika, salt or any other seasoning that you want to add, but I'm going to keep it as simple as possible, just with paprika and salt. You're going to mix everything very well, just so that you will have that even color. Into the same oil I'll add onions to boost and elevate the flavor of the oil. Mix the plantain chips again. This has rested for at least 10 minutes before the frying process, and like I said earlier on, you're going to separate the plantain chips from each other. Make sure you don't allow it to stay intertwined. Okay, you're going to throw it into the oil one after the other. Allow it to fry at least 2 minutes before you begin to flip it. Okay guys, so this is about 2 minutes later. This is what we are having. It's still very moist. You can't hear that sound, that crispy crunchy sound, guys. Oh my goodness, my kitchen smells so beautiful with the onion flavor and the spicy one. You can even look into the oil and see that beautiful color that is just popping from the paprika. So there is no rules and regulation concerning your plantain chips. It's just about what you want to do with it, especially when it comes to the seasoning. If you want to use salt, if you want to use sugar, if you also want to add spicy kick into it, just do you whatever you want to do, guys. I have been frying this for 5 to 6 minutes and it is ready. Yes, you have that brownish golden appearance, and this is how crispy, beautiful it is. I set them off the oil, and here I have a paper tissue, that is a kitchen tissue paper, where I have placed on my tray just to take off any excess oil. Continue with the frying method until everything is perfectly ready, and that's everything about it. Alright my beautiful people, so this is the outcome of the plantain chips. This is how gorgeously beautiful and delectable it looks. I mean, this plantain chips was out of the moon, super delicious. Trust me, your customers, your family members, your guests, your friends, they are going to enjoy the crunchiness of these plantain chips. You're going to now package it into different package of your choice. By now you should have your choice package. Okay, you're going to seal it for sale. You can even place them into bottles or containers or anything that you have prepared to be what you're going to use to sell. You can store it in a plastic bag and it can even stay there for months or even years without going spoiled. And that's everything about it. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you have enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to do market survey to know how much it costs to sell plantain chips around you. I hope you have enjoyed today's recipe. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Until I come your way next time, remember, variety is the spice of life. God bless you. Bye for now. Until I see you next time. Bye.